Excellent. Hi, Turpy Derp. I was afraid of bones. Bones terrify me, particularly like when you get them in chicken. I can't stand chicken bones. I actually broke my teeth on a chicken bone once. But yes, bones universally terrify me. How you doing, Turpy? Anyway, I hope you're doing well, mate. And thank you for the follow as well, and scaring me to death with my own alert sound a few days ago. You love this game, really?
Mana surge.
Did I play this game, but I play it like so damn casually. Hey, no problem. I try and get around whenever I can, you know. But yeah, what troops do you use? You got 1k hours. I think I've got about the same, to be fair. So what troops do you use then? Because I've got like several things going on at the moment with mine. Like I started using the Queen Beatrix. I started using the Tina 9000 because the Tina 9000 literally is one of the very few mythics that I've got, because I can't seem to get mythics in this game for love nor money. Oh, that's not good. So I just sort of do as best I can. Will you please stop attacking me? I can't use that because I'm silenced. Mostly poison. Ah, right. Mine is mostly explodey, boomy, every single gem you can get on the board. That's my strat. Because I was using the Queen Beatrix and I suddenly realised I can't use the Queen Beatrix against troops that are submerged. So that's when I sort of drafted in the Tina 9000 to try and do that as well. Because I can't just solely rely on skull attacks to get the job done. And also, like, I always end up giving my opponents. You share me to your growing Twitches. I'm going to hang with this little dirt for a while. Okay, no problem, Derps. No problem, Derps. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And do you know what? Oh god, have I got the things working again? Because my Stream Elements was absolutely crapping the bed earlier with my. No, I don't want that. Oh god. Oh, that should work. It does work. My Stream Elements commands were all over the place again. Like they weren't wanting to work at all last time I did this. But yeah, I'm going to be doing this for a bit. Then I'm doing Rocket League. Then I'm probably going to do marbles for a couple of hours. I don't think it'll be long enough to get a drop, but you know. I'm going to try something a bit different with marbles tonight as well. Although we're not going to go meta hunting in marbles. We're not doing that. It's not going to be like in Vibbles' stream where we were sort of. God, the sound went a bit funny there, didn't it? It's not like going to be in Vibbles' stream last night where we were sort of playing the same track over and over again because meta. Basically, he's trying to find the best XP that he can, and he's found they're trying to find courses that they think give out the best streamer XP to be This is what they're doing now to be number one on the streamer leaderboard in marbles. It's absolutely ridiculous. So whatever you're doing, in Oh My Gross stream or a Bibble stream, do not get a world record in a meta hunting stream, because then they're going to pretend that's happy for you. But meta hunting in marbles is just it's the new thing. It's the new meta. There you go. We found the meta. We found the meta. Apologies if the audio cuts out. By the way, I'm hearing it too. It's to do with the way the streaming works. Oh, for God's sake! Really, game? Ah, that's why. Hang on, has OBS crashed? I wonder. Let's check real quick. No, it's still there. Still there. I think we're good now. I think we're good. I'm using a method of streaming that generally sucks, and I really should go back to my old method of streaming, but I'm not. Whoops. I'm not. Oh God, that one, and then there we go. Why is Toby Ghost showing up on my stream when I don't use it? I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Let me just refresh real quick my end here, just to reassure myself that everything's working okay. Yeah, we're good now. We're good now. It's just my internet like having its usual moment, but it's so much better than it used to be back in the old days when my stream was basically being run through a few very thin, naked, exposed wires coming out of a wall. That was never going to work. Like, it's so much better now, but I am still a little bit on, like, sort of out in the sticks type internet, so yeah, we are kind of powered by the wilderness a little bit in terms of our internet, but we manage just about. Oh my God, this pool of sorrow, can you please just frick off? I need these trait stones, and the Queen Beatrix has now got no attack points whatsoever. We are getting there slowly but surely with the sort of taking the life away, but even so. Right. I reckon one more and we're good. Oh, I see. Now I want to do the skull attack on that dude. Well, there's no point though, is there? See, skull attacks now for me have been rendered pointless. Oh, I can do. Am I going to regret that? I am going to regret it, aren't I? Not as much as I thought I would, actually. I thought for a second I was really going to regret trying that. Because every time I go for a skull attack like that, I will always end up, I guarantee you, regretting it at some point. Oh, what's he got it on by? Reduced 50% skull. Oh my good lord. As a kingdom, Melantis absolutely sucks. I think I can do some more. I think I can do other kingdoms and get the same trait stones. I hope I can, because this has been ridiculous. Right. I reckon we got him. We got one, and we're about to get the other. I'll do this just for the sake of whatever. Tina 9000 to the rescue again. I'm eternally grateful. Now, Rocket League tournaments at 10 o'clock. We're going to do that. We're going to redeem some tournament credits as well. I might just go back to the old school streaming method after this, because my audio is just cutting out like mad still. We'll see.
Mana surge.
I'm basically using OBS right now, and I ain't used to using OBS. I might just turn my game capture sound down a little bit. I've also had to readjust my microphone as well. Just turn it down to about there. There we go. There we go.
Mana surge.
And I can turn it down for me in my ears. My headset basically runs the entire audio for my stream, which is a unique setup, I admit.
Mana surge.
Ooh, do that.
Mana surge.
Ooh.
Mana surge.
Is that the Pool of Sorrow again? I think it is, isn't it? God damn it. Yeah, it is. Oh, shoot. I need to prevent the Pool of Sorrow from working. I know I'm going to regret that with us. Yeah, I knew that was a stupid idea. Yeah, I've dropped an almighty Jackson Pollock here, haven't I? I know I turned down a 4 match. Okay, the damage is... The magic is still good. Just losing skull attack points. Which, with the Queen Beatrix and the Tina 9000, as long as I've got the magic points, I'm okay. Oh, I should have done the Pool of Sorrow woman again. What are results for devouring again? I've forgotten. 10% chance to devour an enemy. Boosted by yellow gems destroyed. That's the one. So he destroys all yellow gems. Oh, okay. So right now he's got like a, what, 30% chance to devour me? That's a bit shit.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
If the light trap's used now, I've got problems. Okay, that was a problem, but not the problem I thought I'd have. I mean, I could. Oh, hang on.
Mana surge.
Ah. That's got rid of one major problem at least. And I reckon I've got them here, because I think that the Tina 9000 might actually save me here. Yes, it does. See, I'm just so proud of myself there. Hopefully the VOD will be okay, because I'm recording and streaming, so It should be good. It should be alright. I also don't have a fan on in here, and it's already getting pretty warm. So trying to get to sleep tonight when I need to be up early is going to be a bit of a nightmare.
Mana surge.
There's that. Okay.
Mana surge.
Oh yeah, and even though I'm going to be out this weekend, there won't be an IRL stream simply because I'm having a few mobile data issues. So there won't be an IRL stream. But I'll do the stream anyway, but I'll record it for YouTube. It'll be like YouTube exclusive video number 2.
Mana surge.
Because I've done one already, which was a Rocket League update. And I kind of like the idea of having that as like a thing. YouTube exclusive video number 2, the HSCC paddock. And when I say YouTube exclusive video, oh god, what I actually mean is that it's a video that would appear as a Twitch stream, but is on YouTube instead.
Mana surge.
Right, we should be good now. And then hopefully, maybe one more of these. And then this. There we go. Did that really only do 2 damage though? The Pool of Sorrow took away a load of my magic points from the Queen Beatrix. Oh, good God. Pool of Sorrow absolutely sucks. Okay. I just need to take a quick drink, so I'm going to do my usual thing here. Just give me one moment. I will be back in a... Wait a minute.
Mic off. Mic on.
There we go. I love having that as a rather unique thing. Mic on, mic off.
Mana surge.
I don't hear anyone else doing it.
Mana surge.
And to be fair, there's probably a good reason for that, but now you know.
Mana
There we go.
surge. Mana surge.
Right, this should be a bit easier because there's no Pool of Sorrow in this, so hopefully it looks like it should be fairly smooth going, I want to say. Although if he'd have skull attacked me then, I'd have been in trouble. That seemed like the sensible option there. Explode red, yes, I think I will.
Mana
I was going to do the Mountain Crusher again, but seeing as it only explodes brown gems, we'll keep on the red path because we've got a firestorm happening. So if I can take advantage of that just a little bit, although that's not done me any good. Yeah. My attack capability has been greatly reduced there, hasn't it? You know what I said about this being like potentially easy going? Turns out I was absolutely wrong. Oh, now what have you done?
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Now, see, the 209,000 and the, well, it's already manned up, but I'm not going to use it yet. Because that would potentially get in the way of the Queen Beatrix mannering up. I might just YOLO it though. And it did absolutely no good at all. Oh, actually, now... I can't get him because he's submerged. God damn it. I actually thought that was a good idea at that particular point.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh yeah, it leaves them a 4 match. Of course it does. Is this going to be one of those 45-minute to an hour long battles where I just absolutely lose my mind?
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Because that happened to me off stream once. That one.
Mana surge.
Oh yeah, you finally got one. Wrong one.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh. Okay. This is fine, actually. He's back up to over 100 health. It was like nearly at single digits last I checked. There we go. Now then. I know what I'm doing. I think. Oh no. You submerge yourself all you want, mate. I've got my own plans here. Right, now. All I need is for him at the bottom to not be submerged. Okay, well that's irrelevant now. I've almost got this dude. Almost.
Mana surge.
And now, because I've lost the Queen Beatrix, I've got to fight my way through 113 points worth of armour. That's not at all annoying.
Mana surge.
I don't think he gains anything, does he? No, just creates a mixture of green and blue gems. That's all he does. So, actually, we're in a pretty good position here. He's got a rage attack on me, which would actually one-shot me. As long as I stay out of the way of skull attacks, we should be good. One more skull attack should do it. I'm still within... Am I within one skull attack of him? I think I still am, you know.
Mana surge.
Oh, no. Oh! Oh! Wait, who won? What? I won! How did that happen? So if you knock out both at the same time, I still get the win. That's a pretty sweet deal. Oh boy, I'm gonna go refill my drink. I'll be back in a few moments. That was mental.
Mic off. Mic on.
Right then. I got the straight stone. That was good. Oh boy, what a way to win a boss fight. That was extraordinary. Still reeling from that. Right, Mythic. What time is it? It's 9:15. Okay, cool. Four matches everywhere. Ooh. Let me have a little look here. Oh yeah. Uh-huh, yeah. What a move. He's literally cracked, boys. He's literally cracked. We're literally cracked at this now, boys. Like, literally cracked. Oh, dear. Let me just do this real quick. Oops. Come out of there. I don't want this to creator mode on here. Like, I do not want or need that. Give me a second. So I'm trying to sort out my my stream stuff here. So just bear with me for one moment. I want to hear how I am compared to the game, actually.
Mana surge.
Yeah, I think both sound reasonably okay. Actually, do not know. Okay, I'm going to move my headset for a second so I can hear myself. I'm going to keep on talking. This is going to sound a bit weird. I realise that. Move my headset for a second so I can hear myself. I'm going to keep on talking. This is going to sound a bit weird. I realise that. You're gonna hear me like multiplied several times as well. So you know. You're gonna hear me like multiplied several times as well. So you know. That's fine actually, yeah. That's fine actually. There we go. You won't hear, you will not hear that anymore, I promise.
Mana surge.
Because when I watched back a couple of clips from like my previous streaming sesh, I noticed that my microphone was like distorting a heck of a lot, and I think the reason for that was because this microphone and this audio setup, effectively, it's got two volume controls. It's got one on the actual headset app itself, and also one that OBS uses. And I had them both like cranked up to max. So what I've done now is I've turned down the volume control on the actual headset app itself. The plan is it won't distort as much. Hopefully. Whether it will or not, I do not know. But yeah, that's where we're at. And I was just double checking to see if it was like that or not. But I don't think it is. I think we are in reasonable shape now. Mana surge. Is there any reason why I can't use the T9000 here? There's no 4-match. No one's close to... Oh, that one is, though. Yeah, okay. That one's mannered up, I didn't realise.
Mana surge.
Go on, then. Yeah, silence the two strongest enemies. Shit.
Mana surge.
Which will be... Wait, doesn't Pycea devour? Yeah, it does. I thought it did. Destroy all green gems, blue gems equals number of green gems, destroy blah blah blah. There are two independent 30% chances to devour a random enemy. What does that mean? There's a 60% chance in total? Or I'm not quite sure how that works. Ah, for God's sake. Right, this is where it gets a little bit complicated.
Mana surge.
Ah, I was afraid it was going to do that to me. Come on then. Come on then. Yeah, I did not need that at all. Ah, boy.
Mana surge.
Oh, why did I do that? So they need blue, green and purple. I need brown, red and green. That's handy. I'm not going to get that luck twice, am I? Where we both die at the end, but I still win anyway through some force of nature. Come on, they're only on 10 health.
Mana surge.
Oh. Yeah. Every time I get a little bit complacent and I think, maybe, just maybe I've got a chance, that happens. I've got some stuff to redeem as well, actually, thinking about it. Let's redeem all that real quick. Go away, go away. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I've got to do the Guild Wars. Of course. I've been neglecting that. So we'll do... Whoops. What, we'll open chests and do Guild Wars. Go away. I've not got much to open. Those, and then... 1 gem key to rule them all. And it's a Wind Archer. Nothing's happening in chat, I don't think. Our guild is so inactive. Yeah, look, nothing really in the last 2 or 3 days. Guild. Guild Wars. I've been so slack with this. I can't even change my Guild Wars team. It's just the same. What have we got then? What do you do? Transform yellow gems to blue and transform red gems to doom skulls. Wow. Okay.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
If I see Zul'Goth, I'm just quitting out of the fight. I'm not doing it.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Like, I like to have, like, attacks that I can actually survive, you know?
Mana surge.
Did that wrong, but never mind.
Mana surge.
Well, I say that.
Mana surge.
There was a firestorm happening, so maybe
Mana surge.
it's for the best.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
That's not a problem. So they've died and set fire to me. That's fair, I guess. Oh, that's not good. Oh, chance to get rid of you. Okay, what are you reducing skull damage by? Because that's ridiculous. 65%? Really? Really? Ice armor indeed. Where is your ice armor then, eh? Eh? Yeah, that's what I thought. The Tina 9000 is just absolutely cracked. Like, proper cracked. Got something in my eye. What you got for me? Right, so we've got deal 33 damage to an enemy boosted by boosted by dragon allies. Then create a mix of 6 red and purple gems for each dragon ally, and all of these are dragon allies. Why would they not be? Destroy gems in the next shape. Deal 18 damage to the last enemy. Boosted by purple gems destroyed. Oh look, another dragon. Explode 11 random gems. This is what it was showing me. I'm like, oh, that's intriguing. Explode 11 random gems. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Boosted by the number of dragon allies and gain 15 souls. I could do with this. Why can't I get this? I can't get this. This isn't fair. Gain 15 souls. I would love to have a thing that gave me 15 souls. Deal 25 damage to all enemies. Create 9 per... Oh, see, I want that as well, but it won't let me have that. Good start, though. Oh, now, no point using the... Oh, do you know what? We'll do a cheeky one.
Mana surge.
And then, yeah. Right, let's go.
Mana surge.
Like, so many Dragon Allies.
Mana surge.
Oh, you are joking me. Are you really going to give them that kind of a head start there?
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, this is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Yeah.
Mana surge.
This is one of these opponents that looks like, on paper, it's fairly easy from the stats and everything, but actually, there's a lot of horribleness going on here. Not really any point in doing Skull Attack, really, is there?
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Just keep doing this.
Mana surge.
Yeah. Again, I'm panicking way too much in this. Like, I really am. Oh, dear. Yeah, sorry, bot is in my chat. That's good. Tier 12. I seem to just hover around the tier 12 mark in PvP. I don't know what is wrong with me there. Bombardier. He's done what I've... This dude has done what I've done. Look, he's trained up all of his usable... Well, all the troops that he regularly uses. He's changed them to Mythic. He's trained them to Mythic. I'm sorry. I can't talk tonight. So this dude, exploded gem, 22 damage to a random enemy. Yep, fair enough. 12 random gems, boosted by gold. Gain 10 gold. I am so in need of gold, it's unreal. Deal 33 damage to the first and last enemies, boosted by my gold. If an enemy dies, gain an extra turn. And 53 damage to an enemy. Wow. 10% chance to devour them, boosted by red and burning enemies. Red gems and burning enemies. Wow. So this dude is quite clearly banking on the devour chances there and the devour percentages. Which honestly, and I say this as somebody with absolutely no knowledge of the game whatsoever, but honestly that's not really something that I would recommend. That's kind of like putting all your eggs in one basket for me. I wouldn't want to do that. Let's do the Mountain Crusher.
Mana surge.
Just keep shoring myself up as best I can for now.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Like, he's got a mythic weapon, which I don't like the look of. Oh, here we go. Yeah, whatever.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
All right, no need for that.
Mana surge.
There you are, that's even the playing field a bit.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, there's a bit of cool air coming in through my window now. Thank God.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Like, we've been going through a bit of a heat wave here,
Mana surge.
and it's been kind of like backed up by thunderstorms and what have you. I don't need my stream on my phone as well. There we go. Already established that I don't need that. Well. What did this lot do then? Oh, using a mythic weapon because he thinks it's the best. Look. Mind you, 63 true damage to a random enemy is a pretty good way to go. They've only got really low damage points, though, haven't they? 28 damage to an enemy, 3 green gems boosted by War Gear allies. I'm guessing all of these are War Gear allies. Give 20 life to all allies, or give all other allies half their mana. I know which I'd choose every single time. And 24 damage to an enemy, boosted by War Gear allies. Yeah, okay. We get the idea of what this guy's going for.
Mana surge.
Well, I say guy, could be a girl.
Mana surge.
Can't be assuming gender here. Oh, for God's sake.
Mana surge.
Oh no, that's just going to come back and bite me, isn't it?
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, you've got to be joking me. Right.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
It didn't give me the extra turn after it. Oh. This has gone wrong.
Mana surge.
I'm going to lose my top troop in a few minutes.
Mana surge.
Yeah, this guy's got me.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Like, on paper, the 2 troops I've got left can win it, but in reality, probably not. Oh. Connection issue, you just missed my main ship getting destroyed, that was all.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Okay, I could get all 3 here,
Surge.
potentially. See, all of his attacks are boosted by other allies. That's what really is. That's what's actually doing the damage here.
Mana surge.
Yeah, he's got me. Match those scores up and he's got it. Oh, that works too, yeah. I reckon I was within minimum 2 attacks away. Sorry, maximum 2 attacks away from getting that. So basically, I've just let the side down again. Deal 18 damage to someone or other. Well, there you go. Is it him again with his... Yeah, it is. We've also got... Yeah, we're seeing that. Whatever. Do that.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Right, this time we're going to try and avoid
Surge.
giving them the chance to do skull damage. Yeah. I ain't beating this dude. But I can do this.
Mana surge.
Yeah.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
We're still in it. Oh, we're all right in it now. Haha. Just when I'd given up hope, I'd get a runner look like that. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is a different guild now. Guild de la Nature. Okay. Anybody watching in Guild de la Nature?
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Anybody watching the YouTube? If you're watching the YouTube VOD right now and you're in Guild of Nature, leave a comment down below. Omega lol. Oh god, I'm talking like a YouTuber. Why?
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Well, I was going to use Mountain Crusher. There's no bloody point now, is there? That side.
Mana surge.
Ooh.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Okay. Hard to say if this is better or worse than the previous guild so far. I think it's about the same, to be fair.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
It's when someone brings Ulgoth to a guild fight, I'm just left wondering why the hell are you doing this?
Mana surge. Mana surge.
I know I should get the fire put out, but why bother? Why bother? You see, taking out all the enemies at once is something I can do. I just don't do it very often because a lot of the time, the troops I get a lot of the time, they do like scatter damage. So basically, I mean, if you look at the Queen Beatrix as an example here, it's 54 scatter damage, true scatter damage, which sounds brilliant, but in reality, that's 54 divided by the 4 troops. So it's not 54 true scatter damage, really, at all. It's in total. The 54 damage is 54 in total divided by the 4 troops. So it doesn't do as much damage as it says it does. And a lot of people fall into that trap where, oh, I'm doing a load of damage because it's 54 scatter damage.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
And depending on the level of the game that you're at,
Mana surge.
you're only going to do so much damage. People will say, use Rowan for the same reason, though, does scatter damage boosted by her armor, which is true. But the problem is, if you're like a really low level player, that would mean that she's probably doing like maybe 5 damage per troop, and that's just pointless, really. So really, scatter damage, I would say, is for high level players, but that's just me.
Mana surge.
That's just me. I don't know. But I see it a lot. I see it when I'm in Guild Wars. I see it a lot. I see a lot of players do the whole like scatter damage to all enemies kind of thing, and whatever, because they've seen the videos on YouTube of entire teams getting wiped out in one go. And they think they can do that, but they don't realise they're not quite that level of player yet. Like, I'm doing it now with the Queen Beatrix usage, but the thing about that is,
Mana surge.
I'm doing that knowing that I'm not going to take out entire troops the whole time, or entire teams the whole time. I'm just doing it to try and do some damage to each individual troop, so like the troops at the bottom that like would normally really annoy me if I can't do damage to them directly, annoy me a bit less than they ordinarily would do, shall we say.
Mana surge.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it like that personally, but there you go, that's just me, I guess.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
There we go. What we got? They're not bad. Not bad at all. Shrine of Treachery. What the hell's that all about? Like, I'm not a VIP in this game, so like a lot of stuff in this game is still sort of off limits to me, really.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, really?
Mana surge.
No, I'm not doing that.
Mana surge.
Oh, let's do this. Let's see what we get in terms of yellow gems dropping.
Mana surge.
Not the best. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I keep catching the B button twice, and I really shouldn't be. Do.
Mana surge.
Oh, now then. Haha. Yeah, about that. Do 2 true damage every time I match 4 gems or more. About that. That was beautiful. Got lucky. I don't really want to waste a go doing that, but
Mana surge.
it's better than them using it on me. Although I've just realised I'm actually barriered, so I didn't need to do that.
Mana surge.
That's why you should always check on your troops, folks.
Mana surge.
Next time, watch yourself.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Okay, we've got something now at least.
Mana surge.
Whoops.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Nice.
Mana surge.
Beautiful.
Mana surge.
Oh. I can't see chat for a moment,
Watch yourself.
so you'll have to bear with me here. Twitch. I'm just switching Twitch view, so I can't see chat at the moment, so I'll be able to in a second.
Mana surge.
Why is playing with viewers on my thingy? What happened to the tags that it was going to give me? I don't. Oh, it's got a clockwork robot. Good for him. Okay, that is so weird how it's... Wait, what? Oh my god, is my stream really that far behind? That is mad. I think it's just like Microsoft Edge being really, really slow. As it often is. I bet if I come into my Stream Manager view again, yeah. Yeah, it's all good. Wow, I can't believe how bad that was. I was trying to go into mod view and it wasn't going to work. Try again. Oops. Okay. Are we good now? Are we good now? Microsoft Edge? I think we are. That was so weird. Queen Beatrix, you have served me well. Right, so we're in that horrible phase between where it's like it's too early to switch games, and yet there's not enough time to do much else. I'm going to switch anyway, and I will also show off what I think of the new season while we wait for the tournament to start up. We'll do that. So I'll back in a few moments.